For today's art project, we are going to be looking at abstract artist Leah Nadeau. This contemporary artist uses art to see the world in a new light after some difficult times. She wants her art to reflect her decision to choose joy and positivity. And guess what? That's just what these beautiful artworks do. This was my first one. I was inspired by her. She has these beautiful shapes, and then she uses Sharpie marker to kind of do different outlines. And so this is a base for another one to come, and I'm going to show you how to get this far, and then I'm going to show you how to add the Sharpie markers to this one here. So let's get started. To start off, we are going to be putting masking tape around the edges. Now I'm going to place it about my thumbnail's distance from the edge of the paper. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to have a nice big border to my artwork. Now when you're joining it up here, look for this to become a square, and then you're going to know that it's going to create a nice border for you in your work. So when you're making your the next part of your painting, you're thinking about just what type of shapes you want to have as your background. So just pick really bright, beautiful colors and you can create your background. And so I'm going to be using poster paint. This one was poster paint, this one was acrylics, and you know what? My husband even saw that this kind of looked like it was highlighter. So if you have highlighter around your house and want to make beautiful squares and shapes with it, go for it. When you're creating your painting, it's really great to pick one color at a time, and that way you won't have to wash your brush as many times and risk kind of forgetting to dry off your brush in between colors. You'll also get to space out your colors in a really great way. So I'm going to pick 3 spots to put my yellow color because I know that having 3 of anything spaced out helps create balance in a composition. Something you want to make sure you want to do in between your colors is dry off your brush, because you don't want to have watery colors for this. That'll affect the drying and affect how you're able to put colors beside each other. The next thing you want to consider is how you're going to do your edges. If you take a little bit of paint and put it in the middle, and then you get this side of your brush for an edge, or going this way for an edge, you can really get a crisp, nice edge, and that makes a big difference in your artwork. So I know I was talking about the rule of 3 before, but sometimes just having 2 on either side works once you've already have 3 of some colors. So I think this is a really nice composition and will make a great background to add Sharpie markers on top of. But now we're going to get to making the Sharpie markers on the one that I've already painted. So what I really loved on our artist's work is how she made kind of different lines around the outsides of her shapes, and so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to find an interesting line and guide myself around a shape. What other things should I do? You know what? I really loved the rainbows that she added, so I'm going to add a rainbow here. I love how the shape kind of turned into a flower. That's super fun. Now what else can I add? I've added lots of Sharpie now, so I'm taking another look back and to see if there's anything else that I want to add. Because you can't take away things, so you need to sometimes take a step back and wonder what's going to be the perfect place to end. Alright, now I added in these little bits here, and I think they're kind of fun, and I'm really happy with how this one turned out. So, yeah, let's take a look at where our other piece is with taking off the tape. And I find the trick is to peel it back really close to where it's coming from, because then you're less likely to tear for some reason. I've just noticed I haven't torn when I do that. And wouldn't you know, just as I was talking about tearing paper, I did tear my paper a little bit. But you know what? It's okay. It still looks great. And the paint is magically dry, so I'm going to show you what I do with this one as well. And there you have it, some beautiful artwork inspired by Leah Nadeau. I hope you have so much fun making these. They're so bright and colorful, so enjoy your process of creating. Have a great day.